Hi, welcome to WordPress 101. I'm going to teach you a few little things on WordPress just so you could post an article and then we can do some other things on WordPress later. This is the spot that you come into when you enter WordPress. You'll be at your dashboard. This is users. Some of this will not be accessible to you depending on if you're an admin, an author, or contributor, etc. So you may not see all of these options on the side. What you will see is posts up here, and you want to come in and you go to add new to begin adding your own post. This is your toolbar to use for adding your post. If you don't see it right away, click on Screen Options, and up here you'll want to make sure the author box is checked, your categories, your tags, your featured image. It doesn't matter about your Pinterest plugin, but make sure that those are checked. And there may be something up here as well for the toolbar. Mine's already taken care of. Okay, now on your toolbar, what you're going to do, you have all these different things. Most of them are pretty understandable. Bold, italics, underline. Here's your font size. Here's where you're going to find other font sizes for different settings. But for now, what you're going to need to post an article would be this one, which is paste from Word. So let's go get your article. I keep our articles in our Google Docs. This one is one article we have ready to load. You want to copy the entire article, which you could do by hitting Control A, or you can scroll down and highlight it, and then Control C or Command C if you're on a Mac. Or you can right click, of course, and copy. Okay, you want to come back over here, click on Word, Control V, or of course right click again and paste, and click on Insert. Now, sometimes there will be some spacing issues, so you'll have to go through and click some of the spacing. Also, if you had headers sizes set, you see that it kind of lost that information. An alternative way to adding your post is to add it through here in the text side. Let's go take this out. Command A, delete. Let's go to the text side, and we still have it in paste. So Command V, we're going to paste it. And now it's pasted it in here, but as you see, it's lost the spacing. So that's one of the reasons I don't like pasting it in the text side. Going back to visual, we'll go ahead with Word, paste, insert. That easy. So make sure your tab is on visual, and you'll know if it is, because if you're on the text, you're not going to see your toolbar the way you would usually see it. The next thing you want to do is start to set your headers. The first one on my site is always set to heading 1. I also then take this and copy it, and we put it in the title box. This will also be going in here, but I shorten the title to just say perhaps ESET Smart Security, and then it's 6 review. And that could be my probably, or you could ask this right here too where the keywords are. ESET Smart Security 6 Antivirus Review, or just 6 review. You want to go through then and click on your subtitles. Again, with mine I do, this one's heading 2. Heading 2. This depends up to each website what they want their headings set on. I choose either heading 2 or 3. Now since this is under heading 2, we want to of course pick heading 3. These 3 little paragraphs here underneath. And we're almost done. Number 5 and number 6. So each of them have now been set to heading size 3. We now have pros and cons. This one I would bold so it stands out for the person to see. We come to conclusion, which again will be heading 2. We have a great rating here that the person gave. For us, for ratings, there's a review box. And this depends on your theme if you have this or not. We happen to. For our reviews, we like to put our reviews at the bottom of the post. And we see here that the writer's given us options for what we can rate it. So we put in ease of use. She gave it, let's see, a 5. Value, she gave it a 4. Let's go ahead and set this at about 4. So we're going to give it 80. It doesn't have to be exact. Goes on percentage. Effectiveness, she's given it a 4. We'll just do a few just to show you. I don't know if that would show up as a 4. We'll just do this. Okay. So anyway, and so on and so forth. You want to enter the last 2 in here. Then you also would add a little review summary, such as this is a review of the antivirus software ESET. And maybe say a few other things. It's always on stars. And then text that it's going under the total score, so it may say this product is definitely worth trying or buying or something like that, if it was worth trying or buying. Then you want to scroll down through here. There's nothing that you need to set on here unless your website asks you to do other things. And again, each website is going to be different as to what their themes are. You want to set the writer's name. If you're entering it through your own account, your name should show up on itself. If you're an admin, you'll have to go choose the writer. So just make sure your name is set. You want to set a featured image. To do this, you can look in your media library and see if there's an image you want to use, which we're just going to pick an image just for the article. Normally I would have some images ready, so let's just pick this one. Then you just click on Set Featured Image. It's done, that easy. That's the image that's going to come up when you see it on the site. Then you want to enter some tags. Tags would be ESET, antivirus software, things like that. How about review, software review? So just a few things that tell you about it. Categories are next. You want to go through and find what category this is going to go into. We have reviews here as well as software. Security. Okay. As you go up here, it will say to save draft. So you just look it over. You have your title, your URL is set, and it's not too long. You've got everything set here as far as your headers are going. Go ahead and save your draft. And even if you see something you didn't notice before you save it, you can go in and save it again once you found something to add. So what do we still have to add? Images. I would add an image perhaps here. To add an image, you click on Add Media. Again, you can check through your media library and see if you have any images that fit. But since this is with a software program, we would want to actually upload a file and select the file from perhaps one that we got off the internet. So you would click Select File. It would bring it up and it would find the image on your computer and it would upload it. And then you just click on Insert into Post. For us, again, we're just going to pretend. So let's see this image that we're going to put in. Now, when you upload an image, there's probably going to be a couple blank spots. You want to make sure that the title is filled in with whatever the image is, and then the alternate text and description. You want to then pick the size, which would be either medium or full size usually. You don't want to go over too large. Something over 600 in this first number here would be pretty big. So you want to stay in the medium to full size. And then you click on Insert into Post. If there is anything you want to do to make the size different, or pick something else, do a little different with the image, you can click on Edit Image. Ta-da! There it goes. Insert into the post. When we go through, we could add more images if we wanted. Check through it, make sure everything's good. That's really about all there is to it. Let's save the draft once more. Now let's look and see how it looks. This is how it's going to look on the site when it publishes. This way you can check to make sure all of your paragraphs are correct, that your heading sizes aren't too large, all your spacing is correct, and we see that everything looks good. You even get a little preview of what your review box is going to look like. And that's about it. We can go back to edit post. Then once you save your draft, you either let your website master know that the article is ready, or you can click on publish immediately if you have that permission, and you go ahead and set your date for when you'd like it to publish. And then you just hit OK, and it'll publish. So we could pick August 19th at 21:47. Let's put 12:47. Click OK. Click schedule. You're done. Now anytime you make changes to the article now, you notice it doesn't say anymore save draft. It will say update. And that's it. That's all there is to loading an article into WordPress. I hope that was simple and easy for you, as it was for me. Thanks.